This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get ready to take on your Friday in the morning sprints.
First round of aid delivered through the new U.S.-built port arrived in Gaza today. Sydney Charles is breaking down those new details.
But first, the Lilac Festival Torchlight Parade returns this weekend. Let's get to Mark to find out what you can expect if you're heading downtown to celebrate.
Well, we go down there today. We're going to see, again, some gusty winds, a wind advisory in our region, but not for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. It's south all the way through the Palouse. They're going to have the potential for blowing dust. So could we. We have current temperatures of 47 in Deer Park, 42 in Spangle, Liberty Lake, you're at 49, as is Coeur d'Alene, 50 into 9 Mile. Our forecast today, decreasing winds. We'll have winds gusting in excess of 30 until about the noon hour. We're going to get to 64 degrees with, again, less wind as you head home.
The Riverside School District paraeducator accused of child sex crimes won't be released from jail, even if he posts bond. A federal judge placed Dallas Schuler under U.S. Marshals hold. The judge thinks he poses enough of a risk that he should be in jail until a federal trial, which has not yet been scheduled. Schuler faces state and federal charges, accused of trading sexually explicit videos of kids and posing as them as a child to get them.
The case against a Coeur d'Alene man accused of trying to provide information to ISIS is so complex, federal prosecutors want another year before taking it to trial. The FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force arrested 18-year-old Alexander Mercurio in April. They say he had been communicating with someone online he thought was a member of ISIS, pledging his oath to the terrorist group and saying he was going to attack churches in its name. His trial was initially set for May 28th, but a federal judge set a new trial date for May 5th, 2025.
This morning, for the first time, trucks carrying badly needed aid rolled across a newly built U.S. pier into the Gaza Strip. Take a look. This is new video of the floating pier. The U.S. military anchored the pier just yesterday. It's about twice as long as an aircraft carrier, and the pier will allow desperately needed aid to be brought by ship directly into Gaza. It will also it will also be used to funnel aid from various countries into the Strip. U.S. Central Command says the goal is to get about 500 tons of humanitarian assistance into Gaza through the pier daily.
We'll take a look at this new video from the Spokane County Sheriff's Office Air 1 helicopter showing a man recklessly weaving through traffic Wednesday afternoon in Spokane Valley. The Sheriff's Office said this started with a welfare check. When they responded to the call, they saw a vehicle that matched the description given by a caller. When the deputies tried to pull him over, he then took off. That man was eventually then ditched the car and tried to hide in someone's backyard. He now faces multiple charges.
The Pride crosswalk in downtown Spokane vandalized and lit on fire just after 1 o'clock yesterday morning. Just more than 2 weeks ago, the mural got a new paint job, but it's now defaced with a black tar-like substance. Mayor Lisa Brown saying it is a hate-fueled act she condemns. City street cleaners worked to clean it up yesterday. It didn't quite work well enough. The damage still remains. Spokane Pride's executive director says this all comes out of a misunderstanding of what Pride represents. The Spokane Police Department is investigating.
The Justice Department announced it is moving forward with a proposal to reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous drug. The proposed rule change recognizes the medical uses of cannabis and acknowledges it has the potential for abuse, or less abuse rather, than some of the nation's most dangerous drugs. But it still does not legalize marijuana outright for recreational use.
A consumer alert for you if you bought chia seeds from Walmart recently. The FDA is recalling Natural Sourcing International's Great Value Organic Black Chia Seeds due to the potential presence of salmonella. The affected chia seeds were distributed nationally in 32-ounce packages with an expiration date October 30th, 2026. The lot and UPC codes are listed on your screen there.
Well, this is a look at the new Gorge Trail connection that runs beneath the south side of the Monroe Street Bridge in Spokane. It will allow you to jog, run, or bike from the Truth Plaza under the bridge and down into the peaceful valley without having to deal with cars. Now, that section of the trail is just about to open. It's pretty exciting, giving you some new views of the falls. It will also mean you can do the Gorge Loop from Riverfront Park on the south side, downstream to the Santa Fe Bridge, cross the river, and then climb the hill up to Kendall Yards. All of this is slated to wrap up the first week of June.
If you are already looking forward to the weekend, tomorrow is jam-packed with events in downtown Spokane. All leads up to the 86th Armed Forces Torchlight Parade starting at 7:30. For more details on all of these events, go to KXLY.com.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, deadly storms sweeping across the western Gulf Coast and the widespread flash flooding. Texas slammed with 80-mile-an-hour winds and at least 4 people were killed near Houston. Where these storms are headed now, that's coming up next.
And today's the last day to enter to win a triple play stay and play package. Our word of the day today, paleontology. All you have to do is go to KXLY.com, enter today's word for a chance to win 4 passes to Triple Play Family Fun Center, plus a one-night stay. Again, it's your last chance. Paleontology is your word. We will be back with the final check of weather with Mr. Mark Peterson coming up for you right after this quick commercial break.